Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be giving you guys a look at all of the projects that I've completed in the month of September, and all of these projects have process videos for them, so be sure to check out my channel if you wanted to see what I used on these projects and also any more details about them. I'll just give you guys a really quick look through of them right now, and I will begin by showing you guys my summer travels notebook, and this was completed in the month of September. Now, I did begin working on this from June, and it goes all the way till August. And I will have a flip through of this journal next week here on my channel, so be sure to check back if you would like to see all of the layouts in here. But all of these do have process videos on my channel. So here I have the only art journal layout I was able to do in September. And this was done for the Take 5 Art Challenge. And like I said, there is a process video for this as well. So if you'd like to see all the items I used on here and how I achieved this look, be sure to check out my channel for that video. And I absolutely love how this turned out, especially this part of the background. I really loved it, and the pop of gold in here. So I did quite a lot of collabs and video hops this month, and this would be one of them. I did with craft collabs, and this was for the fall colors video hop. And here I documented my grandson's school picture from fall of last year, and I love how this turned out. I absolutely love the fall colors, and I was able to use a lot of alphas on this layout. Here I also did another collab, and this one was for the Learning is an Adventure YouTube hub. And I used an Echo Park collection here, school collection, and I love how this turned out. It's really busy, and mostly because of this pattern paper that I used in the background. And of course you can see here I use quite a bit of alphas on this layout as well. Now this month I did a lot of longer titles than I usually do, so I got to use up a lot of alphas. And this would be the multi-photo Monday collab that I do here on my channel every month, and I documented these 4 photos, and our challenge this month for September was to do a fall layout. And I love how this one turned out. I absolutely love this blue here that's included in this fall collection. So now for the layouts I got from my September stash kit. Now if you want to see what I started off with, I will go ahead and link that video down below. And these are in no particular order. And I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layouts done with my stash kit, and I originally had a goal of 5 to 6 layouts, so I did pretty well. And you'll notice that I do have long titles in a lot of these layouts as well. So here is a layout I did for a challenge over at the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And this photo is actually just one photo. It's using a Snapchat filter where we get these 4 individual looks all on one photo. And I did a larger size photo on here. I believe it's a little larger than a 4x6. I was able to actually use up a lot of my leather stickers from the Pink Fresh Studios collection, and I've had those in my stash for a long time. And here I used up some of these triangles to create this banner. Now I did mix in some Field Trip from Chamel on this layout, and this is from Box of Crayon, also from Chamel, which is an older collection. On this layout I also did some faux stitching using some stamps. This layout I did a long title, and I absolutely love this photo of my grandson and the onesie he's wearing. It's a Daddy Perf shirt. And here would be my long title I did for this layout. And I really love how this little banner on the top turned out. And here I used some more Field Trip from Chamel, and I mixed it in with a little bit of the Saturday Afternoon from One Canoe 2. Now these stickers, these puffy stickers, are from Pink Fresh Studios, and I used up the last of my gears that I got from a Secret Not Secret kit on this layout. Now this also came in a Christmas kit, but I was able to use these stars on this layout as well. Now I love how this turned out with this huge tag, and this was also for a challenge over at the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. Here you can see I also have a long title, and I mixed in some small alphas together with these big foam alphas, and I used about 5 tags on here. I created this one on my own using pattern paper just to have a big one to place my photo on, and these are all from Saturday Afternoon by One Canoe 2. Yeah, I was also able to bring in some wood veneer pieces, and I love how this turned out. Now this pattern paper here is from a paper pad that I've used quite a lot of for the month of September. And these here are just some Nouveau drops in white. And I think this would be my favorite layout for the month of September. And this one, I believe I did for a hop for, I think it was for Scraptember. And I fussy cut a lot of these floral pieces out of Paige Evans Horizon pattern paper. And I also used some of the die cuts, and I used my cutter, my circle cutter, to cut out these 2 circle elements that I added here. And I was able to use this huge wood veneer piece that says "Hello Gorgeous," and this is from Freckle Fawn. Now the prompt for this layout was wood, so I was able to use, I believe, 9 pieces of wood veneer on this layout. And I love how this turned out. And this has to be one of my favorite pattern papers from Paige Evans Horizon collection. So I was happy with how I was able to use it on this layout. Here's another one that I really love, and mostly because of this what do you call placemat from Jelly Bean. It is a cut file, but they call it a placemat, and the white on white is something I really love doing. And here I used a strip of paper in between here, and this is from Saturday Afternoon by One Canoe 2. I was also able to bring in some flare pieces here, and this title has been in my stash forever, and I was finally able to use it on this layout. And this is a photo of my husband and my daughter here at the county fair. Now this layout I did with the Scrappy Sisters, and the prompt was long title. And here you can see I have an extremely long title, and this background paper would be from a paper pad, and this is from, I believe this is from Saturday Afternoon. And I really love how this turned out. I used one of the frames that I wanted to use this month, but I was only able to use just one, so I do have 3 left. And I used one of these cork hearts on here on this cluster, and I used one down here as well. And there's a huge one here in between my title. So I was able to get 3 of them used up from the entire package, so I do have quite a bit of those left over. And last but not least, we have this layout, and it's very, very busy, and it's using this really awesome pattern paper from Chamel Field Trip collection. Here you can see I was able to use up some more of those leather stickers from Pink Fresh Studios, and I also added in some of these buttons that I've had in my stash for a very long time. I really love how this one turned out, and I am really enjoying using large photos on my layout. And this title isn't as long, but it's still long for what I normally do. So overall, I'm really happy with all of the projects I got done this month, and especially from my stash kit. So now I'm going to go through the pattern papers and embellishments I have left over from my September stash kit. And I did not add a lot of paper to begin with. And this is what I have left. I'm going to be keeping these little scrap pieces of these floral pieces because I really love this pattern paper. This is from Horizon by Paige Evans. And you can see here, I did not touch this paper at all. It's the same like when I started. But this is also from Paige Evans, from an older Paige Evans collection. So I'll go ahead and keep it because they go really well together. And I think I can still get some use out of this. Here I have from Box of Crayon. This is the larger piece that I have left. And this as well. This is from One Canoe 2. This is Saturday Afternoon. And I'm not sure if I'm keeping these two pieces. I'm undecided. But these I'm getting rid of. These are just scraps, bits and pieces of what I used up. So quite a bit of scraps. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. Now the embellishments I pulled out, of course, I was not going to be able to go through all of them. I pulled out quite a bit of embellishments, but I did get a lot used up. And I'm going to show you the ones that I got most used up from first up. And then I'll show you the rest of them. Now here I got a lot of these little puffy circles from Pink Fresh Studios used up. I believe I started off with the entire sheet, if not most of it. Maybe just one or two were gone, but I got a lot of these used up. I don't use a lot of puffy stickers on my layouts, but I was able to use up some of these. These are from Pink Fresh Studios as well. And I got a bit of brads used up this month. I got 3 from this pack. And I got quite a bit of these from My Mind's Eye. Now I am super excited. I got so many of these used up. I've had these leather stickers in my stash for a very long time. And this month I was able to get most of these used up, especially on the boy layouts that I did with my grandson. So I'm happy about that. Here from Pink Fresh Studios again, Everyday Musings. I got some of the word phrases and labels used up. And some from this sheet as well. And most of these I started off with full sheets. Now my alphas this month, I did long titles for a lot of my layouts. But I noticed that I pulled in alphas from my stash and did not always pull the ones that I added to my September stash kit. So I did get some of these used up, but you can see I have quite a bit left over. And I believe I only used this on 1 or 2 of my layouts. So I have a lot of these left over as well. I was expecting to use a lot more of these alphas, but I only got some of them, and most of my alphas were used from this set. And these are ones that I pulled from my stash. These were not included in my September stash kit. Now for these word phrases, I only used the top part of this. I think there were 3 words here that I used. And I used quite a bit of these alphas. And these were some that I pulled from my stash as well. These were not included in the September stash kit. Overall, I'm happy with all of the alphas I got used up this month. Here, I thought I would use these a lot more, but I only used about 3 of these cork hearts, and I think I'm going to keep these on my desk and use them throughout the month of October. With the fall colors, I think these will go really well with those fall colors. Here, I did not use a lot of these at all, these word phrases. I think I used just the bottom strip here, 1 here, and then another from here. Now I did pull in these stickers from the Happy Planner, and I only used 1, and that would be the other half of this sheet here. I was not able to use any more of these. And here I do not believe I used any of these either, and I was going to get rid of these after September if I did not use it, but I feel like I want to hold on to it still, especially for this sticker and maybe even this one. This one says Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and so on. I might not use these two, this ribbon, but I might use these two on photo layouts of my daughter when she was younger. This should not be here. This was not included in my stash kit, but it snuck in. Here I thought I was going to be able to use these on my boy layouts, my grandson layouts where he was, you know, baby, but I was not able to use these. I used some of these die cuts, and these are from L Studio. These were just some tags and labels. And you can see here I just used 2 strips of these washi. Now these butterflies, I expected to use more, but I only used 1. And the same with these frames. I really wanted to get these used up this month. But you can see here I just used 1 of them, the yellow one. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back in my stash because I don't think these colors would go really well with the fall colors that I'm using currently. So I'm going to put these back in my stash. And here, this is what's left of all of those little odds and ends that I pulled in. And I still have this huge wood veneer piece. And I'm gonna move this forward to October layouts. I think this will go well with some of the layouts I have planned. And here are just some die cuts that's left over. And you can see here I pulled in some items from my SCT stash kit. Now these die cuts that I pulled in here, these colors, although I thought they would go really well with my layouts, they really did not. So I wasn't able to use these. I think I may have used 1 or 2 of them, but not a lot. And this is what I have left from the Horizon die cuts. I have quite a bit of these floral pieces left. So that's it for my September stash kit. I will not be using a stash kit in October. I am just going to be pulling items from different collections to use on my layouts that I have planned. But I will be doing a layout share at the end of October, and moving forward every month I do plan on doing layout shares. I may go back to using stash kits later on, but for now, for October, I'm not using one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, be sure to let me know down in the comments, and if you want to see more videos like this. If you do, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and click on the notification bell. That way you'll know once new videos have been posted. So I want to thank you all for watching today, and on till my next video. Bye.